I ain't dead yet, folks. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to a much long awaited episode of Classic Plastic. And we are doing one that is probably one of the best of the old school Zelda titles, Legend of Zelda Link to the Past on the Super Nintendo. And if you can't tell from the screen, yes, I'm also doing this off of the SNES Mini. And let's sit through the intro here. Which, by the way, this you do have to sit through and watch if you were to play the Game Boy Advance port. Which I'm going to potentially try and tackle just to get the Four Swords Dungeon that's exclusive to that version. How to unlock it is stupid, which is being able to beat Four Swords, but that is a multiplayer only game. But there is a game shark code that lets you bypass that requirement. I'll have to see if the Retro Freak will allow me to do that, as well as pull the save off of my cartridge. If I can, great. If not, well, that'll be for a bit later time, which will probably determine how fast I can upload this whole game or not. Anyways. And the one thing I should note is that there's a lot from this game that Ocarina of Time, which we will do in the future, pulls from. Kind of gruesome when you think about it. And of course, all this will be uploaded post Nintendo Direct, which is scheduled the following day. And that'll be fine. We'll see if diehard Zelda fans that are bigger than me get what they want. Which they want is just the remake of Ocarina of Time. Me personally, I just want a twin pack of Wind Waker and Twilight Princess. Twilight Princess especially. Now then, let's get started. Yeah, naming it just like my first file, and that's okay. Seven wise men, huh? Let's go. Just hearts? That's alright. I'm at full health anyways. It was a dark and stormy night. Excuse me. So you can't exactly go through the main gate, so how do we get in? Alright. It's dangerous to go alone, that's why we got them. And this is where the concept of the magic meter was introduced. Okay. There we go. Back at full health where I want to be. There we go. All right. And a good map system for the dungeons, at least. But it gets even better. Much better. Why'd you have to spot me? That's fine. You're dealt with. Now then. If you can avoid them, do so. Got a key and a boomerang. Helpful for grabbing items from afar or stunning enemies. Personally, the former than the latter is more helpful than the latter. Now, they may think this guy's hard, but nah, not really. Just take 2 pots. Bing, bing, boom, he's done. All right, let's get there. Just going up here and avoiding them. Wonder where did I get that feeling before? Let's see what the other side looks like. Up here just to avoid them. Yep. Go ahead and get the lantern back out. There we go. And that is the same mouse squeak effect they used in the Donkey Kong Country games, believe it or not. That just sounds meta as hell. Snakes! Cue snakes on a plane joke. There we go. There. If you keep at least one of those lit, that'll give you more than enough light to see through this. Alright. See what I mean? That way you don't have to take any pot shots from these rodents. Careful, because of that reason. Ow! Ugh. Rats. And of course, the other rodents with wings. Oof. A little too close for comfort. There we go. And we don't need the liner anymore. Oh, and Boomerang helps taking out bats. Now we will go back and deal with that cracked wall later. And that is much later, believe it or not. Ow! That was some wonky hitbox detection right there. Yeah, I know. There. And if you've read the Zelda Hyrule Historia art book, you'll know exactly when this game takes place in the timeline. Well, one of the three, I should say. Okay. Now, look at that. Look at that. This, folks, is what you call a good map. Now then. If I had the boots, which we'll get fairly soon, getting to and from will be a little quicker. First, we gotta find out where the old geezer's hiding out. And yes, I could technically go exactly where he is because I've beaten this game numerous times, but we're just gonna follow along with the story. You know what I mean? And I know exactly where to find the person who knows that, but first, go down here and let's see about filling up my pockets here. Now, if my memory serves me well, here. Got them all. And here we go. Let's get our first bottle. Okay. We could head up there later. Actually, hang on. I forgot there's 2 bottles in the village, so where is it? Where is it? Nope. Nope, no. Do not talk to any of the town folks, because they, for a good reason, which I'll show in a bit. Well, some of them you shouldn't. And there you go, 2 bottles. Anything else we can get from the village? I believe so. And that's where we need to go, so that X is marked. Contrary to Indiana Jones, X does marks the spot. Now, it was here. Yep. That's helpful for catching fairies and putting them in bottles. I believe that's everything for now. Or wait. Let me double check. Now, when I say avoid talking to certain people, this is why. And should you do so... There we go. There you go. And... oh, maybe we can. Ooh, perfect. Could actually use some. All right. There was another place that had a bombable wall that wasn't the Hyrule Castle. Where was it? Here. 'Cause I think that was another heart piece, but I can't remember. It was 10 arrows that I can't use yet. Is there a building that you had to use a bomb to open up? No, that wasn't it. Or is that much later in the game? Yep, much later. Library, which we will hit up later. What's here? All right. Now, this is where you can get another heart piece, but it's luck base, and I'm not a big fan of RNG. This was what? Ah, that's right. No. No, you gotta have the boots for this one. So we'll come back to this later. Maybe later. Now then. Alright, I got sidetracked long enough. Let's go. There we go. Curious. No, I was thinking of Ancient Stone Tablets. But we're not playing that one yet. And that's going to be an interesting one to play. Now then. There we go. Three pendants. That should sound familiar. Now then. Those Armos statues. Alright, first major dungeon, here we go. The Eastern Palace. Probably one of the easiest ones too. Hang on a sec, go back. Oh, wasn't there something I could have also grabbed? Over here, maybe. No, just 100 rupees. That's okay. Nope. Let's go up. Let's use this one. There we go. Much helpful. Much more helpful. Oop. To keep that open, not closed. One more. There we go. Yeah, the skeletons here can really drive you up the wall. One, two, three, one more. Perfect. Okay. Well, at least I'll be stocked on arrows when I get the bow, which is about to happen. Okay. Let's see, what was in here? Ah, that was what I needed in here. Hold on. Too close for comfort. Now then. All right. Okay. And other than the boss sword, the big key allows you to open the large chest, which is where your new weapon or item is. In this case, it's a bow. Go. There. Stay away from me. Also, whilst we're here, before we go in that door, perfect. Okay. All right, moving on. What was in here? Oh, Money, 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 money. Perfect. That will come in handy. Whoa, get back in there. Now deal with them. No, it was that one. There we go. There we go. Yeah, the red ones can only be killed with your arrows. Alright, we maxed out on arrows. Let's go. Big boss number 1. Well, a pack of 6. Easy as pie. One down, 2 to go. Okay. This'll make traveling a little faster. Certain walls you can just dash in and break them. Others, you don't have a choice but to just use a bomb. Now then. Hang on a sec. Excuse me. There we go. Now, can we get to the lake from here? Yes, we can. Oh no, what did this lead to? Let me look. Ow. Oh, that's it. No point. In that case... nasty. Now then. What was this area? Curiosity. If I could kill him properly. Okay. Important, I think. All right. All right, now let's get back to where we need to go. Run like the wind. Okay, just gotta cross the bridge. Go down. Get off me. Nope, I gotta go around to get there. Alright. Now, is this where... Nope. Perfect. Also... Nope, not yet. Or can I? Nope. Alright. That's right. Ah. Oh, that's all. Hey, I'll take it. So, I think it was here. Nope. Not to deal with these guys. I'm absolutely reluctant. Come on. There. Jeez. Yeah, I'm pretty much rolling in the dough this early in the game. That's perfectly fine. That is perfectly fine. Ow. Do not strike him with your sword. Otherwise you will get electrocuted. Now then, where was that cave? It was here, I think. Yep, it was here. And the item in question was the ice rod. Now let's get to where we need to go. Didn't want to go way out there, otherwise. That reminds me. Let me see if I can get that one heart piece that's usually here. this will play an important role much later. Ah, there's the heart piece. Now, sink those fish back in the water. Thanks. Now then. All right, come on. Ow. There we go. All right, I'll try my luck. You know what? I got plenty of rupees. I'll keep trying. Nope. But hey, at least I got the fee back. Stick with the center one. All right, I'm done trying. Now then. And there's what we need to get. Hold on. Yeah, we need to go back down that way. There we go. All right. What about here? Nope. Is there anyone else we need to get to? Nope. But here we are. And it's open. Let's go. Ooh, excuse me. Ugh, that was nasty. Where was it? Or do you just link these two up? Nope. Nope, goes this. Or was it here? Yes, it was. And up ahead, I believe is. Ooh. What is that? Very helpful. That's all that's in there. Okay. I'm not gonna worry about that. So. Down here, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. Now, to where we need to get to finish this one off. Nope, it's the other one. The first appearance of those flying tiles. Ugh. Now then. Ow. There it is. Ow. Of course I had to do that. Hang on. Reveal the wall. Now then. So the easier way to take on this, you can either use Ice Rod, which is fast, but depletes magic fast, or do what I do, use the bow. Well, after using the Ice Rod. Like so. We used all the Ice Rod, now let's just use the arrows. Nope. Come on. Oh, close. Ha! Got him. Two down, one to go. And we're going to call this one a part. So I will see you guys next upload.